Okay, punta naman tayo. Isang part ng kit ng isang researcher ay curiosity and imagination.
Wow.
Yeah. Na unfortunately nga, no, yung education system sa Pilipinas, we dwell on scores, we dwell on the performance aspect of learning, no? And not really fostering yung curiosity and imagination ng isang researcher. Sa tingin mo, Rich, ano mo muna yung pagkakaiba ng curiosity at imagination sa aspeto ng research at isang researcher? So, and when is it most helpful sa buhay ng isang researcher? Be it bago ka pa lang or continuing ka?
Well, tingin ko, yung curiosity, mayroon siyang, pinanggagalingan. Mayroon kang tinatanong mula sa something na na-solve mo.
Mm-hmm.
Or mula sa isang fact. So, ganun. Parang, ito ang way para i-solve siya. Eh, paano kung ganito?
Mm-hmm.
So, yun. Curious. You just ask you just ask questions and see if they can be solved or not. Yung imagination, di ba parang free lang? Kung ano lang naisip mo.
Yeah. Sometimes you just go out of the box. Or make the box, char.
Wow!
Kung wala pang box, ikaw gumawa ng box at your own free thinking. Ito namang Mare, yung usual natin na naririnig, no? Every time na nagsisimula tayo ng isang undertaking sa research, sabi natin, if you thought that is a new problem or a worthwhile na problem, perhaps that's already thought about and solved by previous people, previous scientists, and great minds. How do you deal with that kind of feeling, or how would you deal with that if it happens to you when you encounter that during presentations?
Encounter ko na yan eh.
Yes, I remember.
Encounter ko na. Nagka-present kami undergrad thesis.
The professor who will not be named.
Tapos, sabi niya, that problem has already been solved. Hindi ako familiar dun sa problem na nabanggit niya at that time. So, buti na lang yung aking advisor, siya na yung nag-continue dun sa Q&A. Actually, pinadefine lang niya kung ano ba yung problem kasi hindi kami aware dun sa problem. And then it turned out after the presentation, so balik na sa sa lab, no? Balik na sa normal na buhay. And nalaman namin na magkaiba naman pala. Sabi niya, tsaka yung problem na sinusolve nung technique namin. So, tinawagan daw siya ni advisor. Tapos, sabi niya, parang, you took that seriously? Parang ganun yata yung paraphrase.
Yes, I remember.
Oh, yun. Tapos parang, well, at least we know.
So, yung advice mo dyan would be to dig deeper as to the rationale of the statement na yan, nagawa na yan ng iba, no? Or resort to expert knowledge or to the ones na meron ng experience on the field.
kung ma-on the spot ka at sabihin
Mm-mm.
sa'yo during the question and answer na nagawa na yan, o di, be thankful kasi at least, aware ka. Hindi ka aware eh. Ayun. Regarding naman sa paano kung yung research mo in the middle or sa dulo na ng research mo, meron ka ng solution, tas nalaman mo na, na pala siya, na-solve na pala siya. Nangyari na rin yan. Naalala mo, Sin?
Yes.
Nangyari na rin, diba? Ano yung pwede mong gawin? Pwede mong tingnan gaano kaiba yung proposed solution sa literature versus yung solution mo. Kasi pwedeng iba yung atake mo, iba yung perspective mo. And with that different perspective, different way of solving the problem, then may contribution ka, no? Kasi a different way, a different perspective in solving the problem. And also, tingnan mo yung resources. Baka mas mabilis sa'yo, baka mas efficient, mas time saving, o kaya space saving. So all is not lost.
Yeah. And in that context, Mare, we don't really deny somebody to pursue on research if it has some parallelism sa research ng iba. That's a fact in research, no? There's always competition, but perhaps the strategy in solving problems may differ. At nangyari na yan sa mga great minds, no? Yung sino nga ba yun? Yung sa lambda calculus at sino yung isa? Nag-work. Kay Turing din?
Wait lang. Baka si Newton, Leibniz, sa calculus. Sa calculus.
Yeah, even great minds, they might think the same problems, but their approaches would differ. So it does not invalidate your research if you find similar problems being dealt with by other researchers. You only need to check the similarities and differences of your approaches. And you might confirm each other's results, plus yung kung sakali may overlap sa solution niya, you may validate each other.
Oo. Yun din. Baka naman iba yung assumption sa problem para sa, iba yung input para sa problem niya versus para sa problem mo. Although same yung gustong makuha. Pwede rin din.
Kung sakali naman, Mare, if we consider curiosity, imagination versus rigor, that's required in science. Anong masasabi mo dyan, Mare? How do you achieve the balance of preserving your curiosity, imagination versus the rigor imposed by science?
Para sa akin, syempre pareho silang mahalaga, no? Pero yung rigor, para sa akin standard na dapat may rigor sa research. I associate rigor with being detailed, structured yung pag-understand mo ng problem.
And usually, pag bago ka pa lang, there's a great lack in structure. And that's provided usually by the advisor or the supervisor. So, yung balance na may rigor sa side ng advisor, and then sa part naman ng bago, you have the curiosity and the imagination. And di ba? Ang gandang combination.
Pero sa palagay ko yung rigor, yun yung usually makakapagpatapos sa'yo.
True. Kasi ang daming nagliwaliw na sa kung saan, sa dami ng gustong i-account sa research. So, Rigor pulls you back to your intended research and yung to delimit the scope of your research.
At para i-organize siya. Baka tapos mo na pala. Kaya lang, ang dami-dami mong gustong gawin.
Parang narinig ko na yan. At marami na rin ako narinig kay Rich na ganyan. Whether si Rich yung advisee at saka advisor or advisor. Yun.
Pero yun, minsan, sa palagi ko yung iba naman ng mga problema, kahit wala yung yung the creative component, i-structure mo lang ng maayos, masasolve mo yung problem na kailangan mong isolve eh. Kasi may naman may template naman yan eh. Diba? Oo, sundan mo lang yung template, matatapos ka. Sa palagi ko, yun nga, yung safest na makakapagpatapos sa'yo ay just organize, structure, make sense of what you're reading and what your goal is.
Yes.
Yun, para dun sa halimbawa, kapag kapag yung pinupursu mo, PhD, ganyan. Yan na yung, kailangan yung the creative side.
It's so hard to find gaps na sa literature. Or maybe it's easy, no? Because you already are immersed in research and yung cycles ng research. So, after solving a problem, you find other problems and nagiging na kasi, develop na yung problem seeking and finding mo sa
yung longing for the endlessly.
Oo. So, it's both easy and difficult to push for problems worthwhile sa level ng nasa PhD or postdoc. Sa'yo ba?
Yung imagination, hindi mo siya maituturo. Pero yung Rigor, oo.
At
paano?
May aspeto mare na yung parang siguro nag-overlap yung structure at imagination na kung na-immerse ka na sa pag-iisip ng branches of the problem. Ayun, kaya mong mag-imagine at ma-map yung mga different scenarios, yung mga contrasting or the the profile itself of the problem. So, yung cases na sub-problems, variants, ayan. Dahil yung pattern mo ng pag-iisip ay nandun na to profile the entire problem. Ayan. You can perhaps easily imagine the other sub-problems dahil ganun ka na mag-isip.
Saka yung seeing a problem from a different perspective or kaya you are faced with a different problem at na ma-map mo yung problem mo na gustong isolve doon sa ibang problema na expose ka. Siguro yung ganun, pwede siyang imagination, no? Pwede siyang gifted lang yung person na nakita niya agad yung yung mapping ng problem na ito sa problem na ito, no? Pero pwede rin yan na hard work.
Yeah.
Ang dami mo na kasing nabasa na paper, ang dami mo nang nakita na usually yung ganito na ma-map siya or parang pwede mo siyang makita as itong problem na ito. So, yun, yung ganung talent, pwede siyang dahil sa imagination or pwedeng dahil sa maraming nang nabasang papapelan. Hard work and rigor.
Doon naman tayo sa another component ng starter kit natin sa research ay yung the experienced and the informed. Ang inaalud natin dito ay yung advisor or supervisor.
Mm-mm.
For
So,
new researchers, um, bakit kaya kailangan ito?
experience and information.
Yeah.
Yung information, na a-associate ko siya dun sa advisor. Kumbaga, syempre yung advisor yung probably mas exposed na dun sa field na pinupursue nung student or nung researcher. So, ayun, kailangan niya ng guidance, suggestion, suggested direction from the advisor para may guide siya dun sa pinupursue niya.
Mm. It is good that your advisor is informed, whether by personal experience or by collaborative na work.
Pwede na yung advisor mo ay experience dun sa field na gusto mo tahakin, no?
Siya mismo yung nasa knowledge discovery dun sa ini-specialize niya.
Pero pwede rin na na-associate ko yung informed sa meron siyang template ng paano pwedeng atakin yung problem kahit hindi niya yun mismong field.
And even for the network of researchers around him, kung ikaw bago ka pa lang, hindi mo alam sino ba ang kasama ko dito worldwide in doing this research.
Oo. Tama. Kumbaga, pwede natin kontakin.
Yes.
For expert in this field, Oo.
It would be usual na nagbe-brainstorming na sila, may collaboration na in doing research. Ayan.
Pwede yung advisor, pwede rin ikaw, no? Sino ba yung mga pwede kong interviewin regarding this field?
I remember on the first day of our undergraduate advising na sessions din, apart from the problem statement, apart from the literature you offer, nagsasabi na tayo na i-goal mo tong conferences na to. Submit, check the deadlines of these conferences for this year or the immediate year na nagsasucceed, or the journals to which you want to submit, and then nominated na yun ng advisor. Doon naman sa experienced, Mare. Why do you think experience matter when you get an advisor, being a young researcher pa?
Kasi, yun nga, yung advisor, kung experience siya dun sa field na gusto mong i-pursue, then familiar na siya sa yung usual template ng paano isosolve yung problem na gusto mong isolve. Kasi immerse na siya dun sa field. Or at least yung mga key points in order to solve the problem.
Very difficult to complete and to undertake a research kung the blind leads the other blind. Yeah. Although, no discrimination to the blind. Kasi maraming blind na well experienced din. As long as they have the resources. Char, biglang yeah. But for such kind of undertaking sa research, yan, find someone na well-experienced and well-informed. Usually, nagsasabay.